Hey yo, peace and blessings, fam. Peace and blessings, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, oh man, that's so nice of y'all. That's so nice of y'all. That's so corny, huh?
AF.
Hey man,
But I love it though. You deserve a round of applause. Already
already.
proverbially and in motion. So there you go.
First and foremost, hey, peace and blessings, fam. Peace and blessings. It's your kinfolk DMR. I'm accompanied by the lovely Share the Experience. Was really good.
I am doing really, really, really good. I want to
Already.
say go Cougs.
Go Cougs, man. You know what I'm saying? I see your vision, mama. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Hey, welcome to another installment of Back to the Lab Live. You know, like I said, I'm your kinfolk DMR, man. Our slogan is we celebrate classic hip hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers.
Etc., and a cashmere sweater.
You know what I'm saying? That's how the shit go, man. If you new here, or if you a returning lab tech, I always say, man, put your city and state and country. We got to say country now, man, because shit, we making some
Exactly. You
moves, man.
international.
International, man, it's been
Yeah.
a lot of love, man. So yeah, man, put that in the comments, man, so we can shout you out, man. I know a lot of my lab techs gonna be tapping in, man. You know what I'm
What's up,
saying?
Poncho?
That boy Poncho in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker right here in the building.
Bay Area tapping in, tapping in. Um, hey man, make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on the notifications, you know what I'm saying, for all the content that we post. Um, across the board, man, on all our platforms, on all the platforms, man. Make sure y'all following us, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. We own everything damn near, you know what I'm saying?
You want to know why?
Can't miss
I
us.
was wondering, did they want to know why? I interrupted you with the etc., and cashmere sweater.
Nah, but that's a good look though. I mean, because that lets it be known that you know the slogan and shit. You know what I'm
Not only that, but how did it come about? I was just thinking about that
saying?
story when I did that.
How did it come about? Oh yeah, yeah, for real, for real. That's you started that. That's real. That's real, man.
Yeah, bro,
That
that's
was good to
why.
kind of have a bring a little flashback back to that. You did create that. You created that
That
slogan,
was
man.
my first project with Back to the Lab, and it just happened like in 2-3 minutes. We was having a conversation,
I'm telling
and
you
it came up, when I first started working with Back to the Lab.
already,
Yep.
already, man.
So,
Shout out to our sponsors, Lonesome Frog Records. My man's Bill and Brett over there. Shout out to Bill, man. 1900 Blaylock Drive, Unit E. And also shout out to Stephen St. Martin, attorney at law, 832-423-6056. If you get caught in the mix, you know what I'm saying? You
y'all
got the
like
remote?
that? Did you know? Did you see what you just did?
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Receipts.
sure.
What if you get caught?
For sure, for sure, for sure. Man, I be on my shit, man. I try my best. I try my best to come with something clever. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's out there, man, that's rocking with us, man, because we have an announcement to make, man. The love has been so real, since we started doing this Back to the Lab thing, man. It started with posts, remember that. It started with just making posts,
Mm-hmm.
photos, videos. Then we got to doing live stream
Right.
like you see now. Um, then we went to the podcast,
Mm-hmm.
like you may be hearing us now if you're listening to this by podcast. And we got into the apparel, as you can see, fly
Yep.
shirts, hats, hoodies, and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we about to dive into another journey, another expedition. You know what I'm saying? And do you want to tell them what it is, Cher?
I would love to.
Go right ahead.
And the story behind it, you got to pay. You got to
Yeah.
subscribe for that story. But anyway, Back to the Lab will be hosting his own live segment on Banging 832. It is a popular radio station on the internet out here. and based in Houston. Friend of mine, high risk,
Shout out
started
to High
this,
Risk.
and he offered him the opportunity to have his own segment.
You
And
know,
I think
it's
y'all
my
should
own show, I guess you can call it.
his own show.
Yeah, it's my own show, man. It's the Back to the
The
Lab
Back to
radio
the
show
Loud show on Banging 832.
on Banging 832 Radio, man. So what's gonna happen is like the albums that I talk about on Monday nights when we having these discussions right here. I'll be playing music from them albums and other music, you know what I'm saying? Other music as well. And to try to connect the dots, man. It's basically what we do right here, but on a musical tip, like we
Right.
actually playing music with the discussion, man. So it's just like it's a continuation or an extension of Back to the Lab live. You know what I'm saying?
Now don't be honest with you. Don't log in looking for a disco. You know what I'm saying? Some DJ jams or whatever. The playlists are methodical.
Yeah, yeah, for
Pretty
real.
much. So there is explanation. Like you say, he'll be tying in the music from the week and all
I
kind of
like the way
stuff.
you put that, man. You said
So
you said the playlist is methodical. That mean I
yeah,
love that. I
yeah.
love that. See that?
It's
See,
thought put into that.
that's why you the creative director, man. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, shout out to my boy Pancho, man. Pancho been really bigging me up, man. And everybody, man, that's been bigging me up, man. I appreciate y'all. I do this shit because I love the hip hop. I love the music. And I also love the conversation, man. It's not for me to be popular or nothing like that. It's just a way for me to tell my story in the middle of, giving y'all a dope playlist. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these songs have connections to my life in certain times of my life. And I feel like that's why it's important to me, and that's why it's celebrated the way I celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, so yeah, y'all gonna check us out on Banging 832 Radio, the Back to the Lab show, you know what I'm saying, where we gonna continue to celebrate classic hip hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers, etc., etc.,
Etc.
in
In
a
a
cashmere
cashmere
sweater,
sweater.
man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do something here, man. We really trying to do something here, man. Trying to let the people know, how serious we are about hip hop, and make our mark out here, man, and connect the dots, like I said. Man, I don't got no birthdays. I ain't got.
Chris and Michelle
Yeah,
birthday
not
too.
yeah. Chrisette Michelle birthday is Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
Chrisette Michelle, y'all know she got some bangers, and especially one of the bangers I like is the joint that she did with Rick Ross, Outlaws. Rick Ross and 21 Savage.
Yeah,
So I like her. You know what I'm saying? She got some dope joints. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And also Wednesday, look that up for me if you don't mind. It's the anniversary of DMX's passing. You know what I'm saying? What year did he pass in? 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. April 9th. So that's Wednesday, 2021.
2021.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it'll be the fourth anniversary of the passing of DMX this Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? And I am going, throw one of his joints in the mix too, man. You know what I'm saying? Before I close the show out on Wednesday night. So make sure y'all tap in, man. Make sure y'all tap in. It's gonna be a real good look, you know. Um, any other announcements that we need to get into?
As always, please just follow, like, share, comment on Facebook, Instagram, and all your other favorite platforms.
I'm telling
That
you.
will we really, really appreciate that. And also share with your groups and everything like that,
Hmm.
and just let them know we exist.
Yep, that's what we here to do, man. So let's get into this hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? I
Absolutely.
love this shit, man. I love doing it. So if you don't know, I'm about to tell you, man. What we do is we celebrate on a weekly basis, and we celebrate the milestone anniversaries. So the music that we talk about, that we celebrate throughout the show, It comes from the milestone years, to make it like a 10, 25, 30, 35 year anniversary and shit like that. So with it being 2025, we really been going down through 1995. We've been going down through 2000, 2005. Like it's really been a good look.
Mhm.
It's like every year we get to celebrate these different years, because it makes them a milestone anniversary, man. So it's gonna always be a different list on this show. You know what I'm saying? When we doing our thing. So first and foremost, I think we um want to go to New York, man. Let's go to Queens. Let's go to Queens.
I like
Queen
Queen.
Queens be good to us. You know what I'm saying? Queens be good to us. Let's take it to Queens, man. Man, we got a tribe called Quest, People's Instinctive Travels and the Paths of Rhythm. You know what I'm saying? This the joint with Can I Kick It? Yes,
Yes,
you
you
can. You
can.
know what I'm saying? And Bonita Applebum.
Mhm.
I left my wallet in El Segundo. You ever remember that?
Right. Mhm.
Now I always joke about this album, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to let people know what kind of, like what kind of music, I grew up listening to and everything. And I was like, the shit that I was into, like we wasn't listening to a Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? Like it may have came on Rap City.
You would have got talked about Brian through the hood listening to Tribe
You
Called
know what I'm
Quest.
saying? Like, like it's respect, it's big love. I mean, we know what they mean to the culture, especially now since we students and we doing this shit. But like back then, man, we was just a little bit too hardcore
And that's what I'm
to bump.
speaking of, y'all. Back then, now it's like everybody love everybody, but
Yeah. Now you appreciate shit and you listening to it with a different ear.
yeah,
But back when we was, flannel,
younger.
we had on flannels and beanies and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we was kind of thuggish, rolling blunts. And the crazy part is them niggas was doing the same thing, but it was just their content was just a little bit different. It was a little bit more abstract, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man, let's get into some facts about this joint right here, man. This is a Tribe Called Quest debut album. The official release date is April 10th, 1990. And them boys, they produce their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Q-Tip, uh, uh, Ali Shaheed. That was the cat that went on to be in the group Lucy Pearl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they already knew how to put their own sound together. So it ain't gonna be a whole lot of production from a bunch of different cats on their shit. But yeah, man, this was on Jive Records. The singles that came from this is, like I just said, I Left My Wallet in El Segundo, Bonita Applebum, You Gotta Put Me On.
Mhm.
And Can I Kick It? Yes, you can, When was the first time you heard of a Tribe Called Quest?
Um, I know it was at this little club we used to go to out here called Power Tools. It was underground
Mm-hmm.
down there in downtown Houston. Um, Actually, this album, because of Bonita Applebum, it was
Bonita
such a
Applebum.
club banker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I first like started just really listening to them.
For rest in peace to Fife Dog, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think I heard of him first on Buddy with De La Soul and Queen Latifah. I think that was my first time hearing of him. And Jungle Brothers was on that joint too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Chart facts, man. They peaked at number 91 on the Billboard 200 and number 23 on the U.S. top R&B and hip hop album charts. And it's certified gold, man. Certified silver in United Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's just 60,000. You just need 60,000 to go silver in the United Kingdom. So I come back, like I said last time, I come back to the States. And like, bitch, I went silver in UK. What the fuck you niggas talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah,
but yeah,
check
that
the
scenario was a
scenario,
good one.
man. That was
Scenario
a
was a
good
good one,
collab.
Pancho. For sure,
That was a
man.
real good collab. I like that song
For
to
sure,
this
for sure. That
day.
was with leaders of the new school on that joint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. So this is one of them joints, man. Like, you had to be on your backpack, abstract shit. I mean, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? It just had a certain sound to it. It wasn't like rough like a NWA or something like that. Or even like a Public Enemy. It wasn't even, on that tip like that. It was just a little bit more laid back, a little bit more abstract. You had to read between the lines on some of these joints, you know what I'm saying? Because Bonita Applebum really ain't nothing but a pretty chick with a big booty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just their way of rewording it to make it just a little bit clever. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. Especially now, man. Especially now that, like I say, we doing the knowledge now. The shit is really, really classic. And it got a lot of accolades, man. Where it's got like best album of the year in France.
Hmm.
Hip hop's 25 greatest albums, like it's by year. Let me say that by year. And they were talking about the 1995. 1990 albums. But yeah, man, put this one on your playlist for this week, man, because it showed enough on mine. You know what I'm saying? You sound like you was about to say something. Took a deep breath.
I just, just being nostalgic about those days, and I just thought about how we was talking about how that's the direction that you're going into.
Mm-hmm.
With Back to the Lab, keeping that nostalgia and celebration going.
Yep.
That's why what we do is so important. When thinking back to, this is what I was doing when this song came out, to sitting
Mm-hmm.
here
Mm-hmm.
doing this. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yep.
I just had a moment, an epiphany.
All right. Up next. Oh, and I got a dope story to go with this one right here, man.
Uh oh.
This is crazy. This is crazy right here. Up next, man. A 35-year anniversary. Oh, and I just wanted to add on that the A Tribe Called Quest album, that was the 35-year anniversary. It dropped in 1990, like we said. 35-year anniversary. Up next, Public Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet. You know what I'm saying? Another 35-year joint. This the joint right here with 911 is a joke. Uh Fight the Power. Welcome to the Terror Dome. Oh, guess what else on this joint right here? I'm gonna
What?
fuck you up. I can't do nothing for you, man. You remember that joint
Yeah,
from the house parties?
what you call Flavor Flav got a lot of lead, a couple of leads on here because he did that one. 911 is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Now did I don't know? Did he have his own album? Or was all those singles on this album
They,
he
they was
did?
just singles. They was just singles, man.
Oh, okay.
Flav never even dropped a solo. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Flav ever dropped a solo.
That's what I was thinking. Were all those singles on this album or spread out through the different albums? He never really had his own.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
Flav, but he did his thing though. He did his thing on this joint. Now the crazy story is, to go with this one,
Mm-hmm.
is that um we went to the mall, Memorial City Mall. I probably told this story before, man. We went to Memorial City Mall out here in H Town, and I bought I bought a couple of tapes, man. You know what I'm saying? But my partners in them, they had stole some. And we came back to the apartments, and they was like, man, you could have stole some too, man. You could have got away with it, bro. And I'm like, well, let's go back then. So we go back. So when I go back, I get Fear of a Black Planet. No matter, I got the single. I take that back. I got the single. Uh, uh, Welcome to the Terror Dome.
Mm-hmm.
I got the single, and I think the B side was 911 is a joke.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So and I still MC Hammer. They put me in the mix,
Mm-hmm.
and Rhythm Nation, Janet Jackson. I was getting that for my mama because it was her birthday coming up. I was trying to cop something for her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't blaming it on mama. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to cop something for her too. You know, if I'm gonna come out of there
And it
with,
just occurred to me, like when I first met you, this was one of the stories.
yeah,
So now I'm tripping.
yeah, man. So
Maybe it was something
when the lawman,
on the
yeah,
way.
for real. I had a warm up suit. You know what I'm saying? This warm up suit, man, and I had two tapes in each sleeve. Two tapes in each sleeve, man. So I'm walking up out of there with these big Popeye arms and shit, you know, all swole on the forearm area. And
With spinach eat.
yeah, man. Hey, I see you try, bro. What's good, fam? What's good? What's good?
Rock a bash
Rock a
in there
bash. I
too.
see you, Rock a bash, tapping in. That's Detroit, you know, Rock a bash, and that's Brooklyn, my man, Triborough. And you know, and we got my boy Poncho in here, man, from the base. So yeah, we covering all the bases right now. Yeah, man. So when the cop looked through, you know, because they let us get out the store and then they ended up calling on us later, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when the cop ended up looking through the bag and seeing the tapes and shit, he was like, welcome to the Terror Dome. Okay. And then he pulled out the MC Hammer. He was like, they put me in the mix. Oh, look at
Excuse
you.
me.
And it came through loud because I got your mic turned up real good and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, excuse my girl, man.
Excuse me,
Excuse
y'all.
my girl.
Because I was about to laugh and just go because I know where this story is going. It's
Yeah, man. The lawman, he looked through the tapes. He was like, they put me in the mix. Well, I guess you could be singing they put me in jail. And I was like, well, this motherfucker here. This nigga here making jokes and shit all in front of me and shit, man. You know, all the white folk in the mall, they looking and shit. Some kids that I actually went to school with, they saw me, they was looking and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. All for hip hop, man. All for hip hop. He said, I guess you could say they put me in jail. I say, this motherfucker here, man. But yeah, man, that's my welcome to the Terror Dome story, man.
Wait, how old were you?
It was 1990, so I was about 14. You know what I'm saying?
And they took you like away or like
They took
resource?
they took me to a juvenile center, like
Oh,
you know what I'm
West
saying?
Dallas.
West Dallas,
I
yeah.
probably go
Uh,
ahead with your next album and everything.
you probably saw me in there. That's what you were gonna say. I probably was in there too. We was sellers. Get your ass. No, but that's crazy though.
I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
crazy. But yeah, man, yeah, that was some wild shit, man. Wild shit. Yeah, 14 years old, 1990. You know, matter of fact, I was about to turn 14. I was 13. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't have to do that.
Yeah, it was teaching me a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
They could have brought you to the resource
And I ain't
saw
gonna
your
lie.
mama.
So yeah, let me take let me take this down real quick because I want you to see this shit. This shit is ridiculous, man. So the guy my mama was dating, you know, he was coming to pick me up from jail, you know, but he told me that I wasn't going home to stay. He say, you're only going home to take a bath and change clothes because I gotta drop you off downtown at the jail. You know, I gotta take you to the jail. He say, and you want to take a bath and get clean because if you dirty, they got crabs this big, and crabs jump on you. And man, say
No.
this nigga fucked my head up, man. I was like crabs. I was like, oh man, you know, yeah. So he was like, yeah, you just going home to take a bath and change clothes, you know. So we got to the crib, you know what I mean? I took my bath, I changed clothes and shit. He was like, go to sleep. I'm gonna take you in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Morning time came, he was like, nah, you ain't going. Just go to school. Just go to school. You'll be all right. Yeah, that shit was crazy. All over some hip hop tapes, man. All over some hip hop tapes. That shit is crazy. I
Oh, and
love
your
hip
mama
hop.
birthday present.
Trying to get my mama, well, I was trying to get me some shit because I had bought some shit. I bought like Raw Bass and DJ Easy Rock. I had bought that already. I think I had bought Third Base or something like that. King T or some shit like that.
I don't think that. Yeah, that's another show.
But my peoples was like, man, we can go back and steal some shit. And Cause I started to feel kind of left out because niggas had like 4 or 5 tapes, but I had bought 2 because that's all the cash I had.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure like a motherfucker. I wanted more tapes. More tapes. Give me more tapes, nigga. Let's go back. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go back. It was Hastings. It was Hastings at Memorial City Mall. Yeah. Then when I got out, I started going to Sam Goody. I said, fuck them niggas. I ain't gonna y'all call the laws on me, bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. Anyway.
Got banned from the store.
Yeah, for real, for real. The shit is ridiculous. Let's go back to this PE, man. I gotta drop some facts on this PE. Let's drop some facts. All right. We already know the production is by the Bomb Squad. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the Bomb Squad in May when we talk about Ice Cube's America's Most Wanted. We're gonna talk about that. All right. This is the follow-up to It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. You know, the joint with Night of the Living Bassheads and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? This was on Def Jam and Columbia Records. The official release date, again, is April 10th, 1990. So this is a 35-year anniversary. The singles that came from this album, Fight the Power, Welcome to the Terror Dome, the joint I went to jail for. 911 is a joke. Well, it wasn't a joke when they called them on my ass. See, them niggas was serious that day. Brothers Gonna Work It Out and Can't Do Nothing For You, man. Flavor Flav had 2 solos on this album. You know what I'm saying? The 911 is a joke and Can't Do Nothing For You, man. It's crazy the diverse connection. I mean, I know they connected from like Long Island, but just the way they are, they mentalities and shit. You know, you got Flav wilding the fuck out, you know what I'm saying, with his dance and shit. Then you got serious ass Chuck D, you know, pump your fist like this, looking at, you know, like, and but you know, shout out Chuck D. I'm just shooting the shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know, like the difference, his demeanor when he was with Rakim and Eric B.
In that video?
Rakim, yeah, versus, you know, I think he was a little bit more outrageous, outspoken with Public Enemy. But they needed that. He needed that. That balance. I mean, we was talking about balance the other day. That he needed that.
Yep, my kinfolk Vicky up in here. I see you, Vicky. What's going down? She's like Judah Mac. We're gonna have to figure out where that come from. What's the origin of that Judah Mac? You know what I'm saying? All I can think about is some macaroni and cheese from somebody that's from the tribes of Israel or something like that.
I thought when I ran it together, it was like you the Mac.
Judah Mac.
Judah Mac.
Judah Mac. Judah Man. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That might be a good look too. You know? Man, it's a lot to unpack on this album right here. Some of my joints is Burn Hollywood Burn, Polly Want a Cracker. and that's a crazy song right there. They told the story in two versions. One about a black dude who didn't want to really mess with black chicks no more when he came up, and then the vice versa. The black chick that didn't want to mess with black dudes when she, you know, came up or whatever. She wanted nigga to pay her bills and shit like that. You know. Yeah, crazy album, man. And like I said, 911 is a joke. That song is timeless, man. Samuel L. Jackson was in that video. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, old Samuel L., man.
I like seeing those little nuggets.
Yeah.
That, you know, how people that are extraordinarily popular now were in a hip hop video or two, you know what I mean? Before they were famous.
Yeah, man. Brothers Gonna Work It Out. Welcome to the Terror Dome. I still love Welcome to the Terror Dome. I don't care what nobody say. You know? So long, man. Have a good trip. Who put this shit together, huh? Me. That's who. You know, taking it from Scarface. The Burn Hollywood Burn, man, with Cube and Big Daddy Kane up in that joint. You know, the Anti-Nigga Machine. That was a dope one, too. You know, yeah, man. This is a classic right here. Put this joint in your rotation for this week, man. For real, for real. You know, we always got to, keep the shit militant, man, at times, and, real talk, try to keep the shit tight, man, like a closed fist, like this. Power to the people, for real, for real. I be on my power to the people shit.
I love that video. Fight the power.
Yeah, Fight the Power, man. Shot by Spike Lee in Brooklyn. You know what I'm
That was a
saying?
beautiful video.
We was over there straight up vibing over there in that Spike Lee section when we was in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
They had the mural and all that shit. Yeah, that shit is amazing over there.
The truck was right there in front. We was chilling.
Big facts. Chart facts. It peaked at number 10 on the US Billboard 200 and number 3 on the top R&B and hip hop album charts. But this motherfucker here did number 30 on the Australian charts, number 15 on the Canadian, 17 on the Dutch, 30 on the German, 15 on the New Zealand. Like this motherfucker did some shit, man. Shout out to Public Enemy, man. Shout out Professor Griff, man. Real talk.
Real talk. Y'all go check out the subscribe. Still on the subscriber?
Yeah.
Page?
Yeah.
Y'all go subscribe. Go to Instagram and subscribe and check out this impromptu
intervention,
divine intervention, chop up, whatever you want to call it. But that was amazing.
Yeah.
The footage is amazing. The conversation is amazing. Go subscribe to Back to the Lab so you can see it.
Yeah, man. I had the pleasure of meeting the great Professor Griff. You know what I'm saying? KG. Like what the guy was called in KG. I ain't gonna say too much more.
Yeah, don't say too much.
Yeah. But hey, man, shit is a blessing, man. What we doing over here? Certification, man. This is a certified platinum album. You know what I'm saying? Over 1 million copies sold in the United States of America. Is gold in the UK. You got to have 100,000 to go gold in the UK, and then it's gold in Canada. You got to do 50,000 to do gold in Canada. You know what I'm saying? So big love to PE. This was a banger. You know what I'm saying? This was a banger, man. Brothers gonna work it out. That Welcome to the Terror Dome, man, was serious. Serious, man. 35-year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Is it break time or we still gotta keep going? What we got left?
Do a break.
It's a little break. Okay, all right. Like I said, man, make sure y'all following on all social media platforms, man. We in the mix on everything. Make sure y'all tune in to the radio show that premieres Wednesday. It's the Back to the Lab radio show on Bangin' 832 Radio. It's gonna be like an extension of tonight, man. We gonna actually play the music that we talking about. I think the shit gonna be dope, and some other joints that's connected in some kind of way. If you're a real hip hop head, you'll know why I curated this list the way I did, man. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to fuck with me, man. God, let me chill. Be humble. Sit down.
Man.
Let me chill, man. Let me chill. PE number 1, man. You know what I'm saying? PE number 1, man. I might want to show him my boy trailer. Look, check this out. If y'all tapped in last week, man, I had my boy December Reed up here, man. He was talking about his new movie, The Kind Hand. I still got the trailer on deck. Let's take a little pause, man, and I'm gonna run that trailer for y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Check me out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no feature in this joint, but I got the exclusive trailer. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go.
You might want to sit down for this one, boss. One of our routes got hit tonight, man. You ain't been feeling right.
It's good, man. I'm sorry for the death of Tony. Tony was playing a dangerous game. We don't need at least 20 bricks a week.
Whoever did this, they're a dead man walking.
Exactly.
let the pick, I still prevail. I signed for time, you signed a team. What's good? I got on Chanel.
Finna go in there, get our shit back, lay these niggas down, and get the fuck on.
Feels personal. Angry almost. Night, you was shot. 4 men were murdered.
Let me tell you something. Everything that happens in this town isn't connected to Lorenzo Smith.
I need somebody I can trust.
You work for me, not him.
That's not what you want. Look, ever since you got in this damn wheelchair, you've been having a fucked up attitude.
I decided it's time to pull the trigger.
Fuck all that. Look, y'all said y'all want to get some money, huh?
How you gonna let an outside nigga come in and surpass me, Zo?
This is none of your business.
Why don't you tell me who the fuck killed my husband?
They bring boy time, but it don't arouse me.
Look, man, I got a good feeling on this. We just gotta keep digging.
Yes, sir, man. That's the kind hand coming soon, man, from my homeboy, December Reed. Now I call him Frost, you know what I'm saying? That's my peoples right there. You know, we go way back, you know what I'm talking about? You might see me in the next one, you know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to make my Nino Brown motherfucking appearance.
All right.
Let me tap into my acting chops, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever get it twisted, man. All right, let's get back to this hip hop. Y'all know how we do. Let's get back to this hip hop, man. This is a dope one right here. This was a dope one right here, man. Check this out. Now we're gonna go to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Let's take it to the West Coast. Even though this is a movie soundtrack with a lot of people from everywhere on this joint, we still gonna take it to the West Coast, man. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Hey, man, this is the Friday soundtrack. I know y'all remember this joint, man. Motherfucking ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Like, man, this just was one of them bangers right here, man. A banger right here. And it's right on time because Cube just mentioned, or Mike Epps just mentioned that they getting ready to drop the last Friday. Last Friday, man. And Chris Tucker is
they got that money right.
Yeah, Chris Tucker is in. He in on this one. It's a good look. It's going down. You know? All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. This is a 30-year anniversary, man. 30 motherfucking years, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
30 goddamn years. I remember me, Kevin, and Jimmy going to go see this shit at the movie theater back there that's now HCC. Ain't that crazy?
Because let me tell you why it's crazy to me. Because the situations, the styling of the artist, all of that stuff, it transcends time. Because if you think about it, you know, these little kids, they wearing 90s clothes now. You know what I'm saying?
The baggy jean, like the baggy at the bottom, like the Jinkos and shit.
With the Vans or the Saucony, whatever he had on them. But
Saucony.
Saucony.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Saucony. I knew exactly where you was going. Saucony. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Saucony, yeah. Oh,
that's why I was like, Saucony, whatever. You see what kind of shoes I wear. Yeah, they got 3 or 4, 5 letters, and that's it. But look, it's like it transcends time. Like, it's not one of those movies, oh, they came out back then and no one cares. Like that, you put that movie on with somebody who wasn't actually born when it came out. They're going to laugh their tail off because the situations, the neighborhoods, everything.
Look at my boy Rocker Bad. He say Friday is a landmark only for the soundtrack to the first Friday movie. But Cypress Hill accusing Cube of biting their hook on Friday led to some of the best disses against Cube. Yeah, it was a time that Cube and Cypress Hill was kind of going back and forth at it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad all that shit done been squashed. For real, for real. Because they got a track on here, you know. They got a track on here. Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up. Inhale, exhale. You know, it was like a banger, you know. But the other songs that was on this joint, man, you know, Cube's Friday, it's Friday night. Oh yeah, throw your neighborhood in the air if you don't care. You know, like this, that was sick right there. Sick. Keep the heads ringing, like we said. Scarface and CJ Mack had a song on here called Friday Night, produced by N.O. Joe. N.O. Joe is like my favorite producer ever. But we're gonna have to work on I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Insider. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that, man. We're gonna have to work on this. The boy Dame, man. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. This shit ain't no hobby, man. This is my job, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go. All right.
Clarity. Subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe to Back to the Lab on Instagram, and he would go, you know, talking shit.
Yeah, man. For real, for real.
Shit up.
We're gonna have to do something about that, man. I'm making moves out here, and niggas need to see you need to understand what's going on, man. All right. Boosie Collins got a joint on here, man. They even threw the old school Mary Jane, you know, by Rick James on here, you know. Bunch of joints, man. The Alcoholics, they put Coast to Coast on here. Blast If I Have To by EA Ski.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Big Booty Hoes, Hump With It. That's on here. You know, 2 Live Crew, Hoochie Mama.
Fool.
Yeah. Fool? Where Craig at? Oh, he in the house. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit is so real. Dope ass soundtrack, man. One of the best soundtracks ever. One of the best soundtracks ever, man. And matter of fact, when it comes to the accolades, it say right here that on Billboard, it got 10 of the best stoner movie soundtracks. Ain't that something? And then
is that a real category?
Yeah, what it say? 10 best stoner movie soundtracks. The 25 best hip hop movie soundtracks of all time. The 50 best movie soundtracks of all time. Like they hit in all them categories right there. You know what I'm saying? 4 out of 5 stars. Banger, man. Banger, banger, banger. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all throw this in rotation this week.
That's a good party album too.
Yes.
Like you could just play that and just be jamming.
Oh, chart wise. We can't leave out the chart facts. Chart facts, it topped the charts on the Billboard 200, as well as the top R&B and hip hop album charts. Number 1, you know what I'm saying? Officially, over 2 million copies sold, man, making it certified double platinum. And it's gold in Canada. How many copies you got to sell to go gold in Canada? Let's see if y'all been peeping. Well, fuck it. 50,000. 50,000. You gotta sell 50,000 to go gold. Can you imagine? I go to Canada and just grind, and then come back like, nigga, I went gold in Canada, nigga. What you niggas talking about out here? You niggas still out here beatboxing and shit. I went gold in Canada, nigga. Oh, dang, you ain't sell shit but 50,000 copies to go gold. So what? Niggas 50,000. You niggas ain't did shit. You know what I'm talking about? Let me chill.
$50 and $20 pop.
Yeah.
Wait, how much a brand new vinyl is?
It's about $40. Say a nigga try to extort you and shit. We know you went gold. Pay us $3 million. Nigga, I only went gold in Canada. Nigga, I barely made enough to buy a Saab. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all niggas talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about? 50,000? 50,000, man.
No, that's a lot of bread though. If you cut out the middleman and just sell your album.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, man.
You feel?
Yeah. 30th anniversary, y'all. Put this in rotation this week. Put that in rotation this week, man. Dropped in 1995. God damn, man. 95. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Yeah, man. So if y'all just tapping in, man, this is Back to the Lab Live. I am your kinfolk DMR. I am accompanied by my lady, the lovely, Share the Experience. You know what I'm saying? She's so lovely. I would tell y'all what she got on right now. You know what I'm saying? This is how she, comes to the studio. This is how she comes to the studio. I ain't gonna flip the camera. And it's crazy she's sitting right by the camera too. You know what I'm saying? You're not scared that bitch might be on some.
Absolutely not.
I heard
Absolutely
that.
Not.
I see your vision, mama. Like I always say, I see your vision, mama. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to the next album, man. What's up next? Let's see what we got on this list right here. Let's go back to this old Lab Tech list, man, that we got. Oh, now this is a good one right here. Now I'm not familiar with this album, but I am familiar with a couple of tracks on this album. You know what I'm saying? This finna be dope, man. This finna be dope right here. I like, because we finna salute the ladies. Hey, ladies. You know what I'm talking about?
All right.
We finna salute the ladies right quick, man. So one time for the Brat, the name of this album is Unrestricted. You better believe it. Unrestricted, man. Y'all know this is So Def, Columbia Records. A lot of production on here, man. Timbaland, Jermaine Dupri, Brian Michael Cox, Kanye West. Can you believe it? This is a 25-year anniversary, gang. 25 years, man. Let's go to the comments right quick. The Brat Tat Tat Tat. You know what I'm saying? Big love. Big love. He say, keep the picture up all so long. Hey, that is crazy. And this kind of remind me of the Players Club movie artwork as well. Look, Triborough say he checked out. He checked out after the Brat's second album. I'm only familiar with a couple of tracks on here, man, and that's the singles that she dropped. That's what I'm looking for. And What You Like. Now, What You Like really fucked a lot of us up out here in these streets, man, because we've been used to seeing the Brat with like some Dickies and shit on.
Yep, and little plaits, just looking tomboyish or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
But she stepped out on some grown woman shit.
Face, and then she came out with this cover.
Yes. Now that video, that What Do You Like video with Tyrese, where she was on the beach and shit, she had the bathing suit on.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was the first time we ever saw her belly button or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That shit was crazy.
I mean, she kept it filmed, but she got super sexy for this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was like one of those rebranding things at the A&R department at the record state, the radio label. You know what I mean? That's probably what it was.
That boy try to say them was hits, man. That's what I'm looking for and What You Like, hits. Little Vicky said it showed a whole different side. Yeah, we, no respect, but we was trying to see that side. We was like, show more. Like, damn, man, cameraman had one job. You know what I'm saying? But I did see the making. I saw the making of the video on MTV, and and it showed a little body. Like, she had a dope little body though. It was a cold little body. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some of the features on this album, man. She had Twister on here with Millie Jackson.
Yeah.
Lil Jon. Yeah. Tyrese. Ja Rule. Even though Mystical was on here.
Yep.
I came in with my dick in my hand. Don't make me leave here with my foot in your. Be cool.
He probably, he was probably feeling some type of way looking at all that natural thickness.
Mm-hmm. God damn. You know how Mystical was.
Because her stuff real. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like that's real. That's real thickness. They ain't have to buy nothing.
Yeah, man.
Mystical was tripping.
Look, trying them laughing at my ass. You know what I'm saying? Look, me, my cousin Vicky say, she was a lot of wagon she was dragging still. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The brat tat tat tat, man. Yeah, Bishop Dunn Magic One was on here talking this shit, man. You know, yeah. I think I need to put this in I need to put this in rotation. Oh, fun fact, man. So the song that is produced, the song that got Mystical on it, Hands in the Air, is produced by a guy by the name of D Dot. Do you remember on the Biggie or on the Locks album, it was a skit. There was a guy called the Mad Rapper, and he was just like hating and shit. Oh man, why they get them niggas do a song with Mariah?
That's him.
Yeah, that's him. That was like an alter ego, you know what I'm saying? The Mad Rapper, you know what I'm saying? Derek D. Angeletti, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, big shout out, man. Creative dude, man. He made a song called How to Rob Industry Niggas or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then 50 had a joint that was kind of like that too. But yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Real dope. I like connecting the dots, man. This is the type of shit that I say we're gonna be doing on the Back to the Lab radio show, premiering this Wednesday on Banging 832 Radio, man. Banging 832radio.com, man. Y'all Google us and tap in and fuck with us, man. We're gonna be spinning these joints. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go, man. Let's go. Chart facts. I think it's time for some chart facts. It peaked at number 5 on the Billboard 200. That's damn good, Brett. Number 5 for the what album? For the third album. Nice. And it topped the top R&B and hip hop album chart, man. Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Certified platinum. Oh man, I love this shit, man. I love this shit. Shout out to the Brat. She's still with that chick, right? That they had the baby and all that.
Yeah, Brett, the one gave the birth.
Yeah, Brad gave the birth. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's still with Big Booty Judy.
Big Booty Judy. God damn. I'll be damn.
And they are the perfect couple, yin and yang. Let me tell you.
For real?
Yes, they really are. You know, I follow them on social media. They just look like, you know.
I'm sorry, Rocker Bash.
They did it right. Mm-hmm.
I had to take the picture down, Rocker Bash. You know, he say leave the picture up. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Rocker Bash. You gotta look at my ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Not my ass, but my face. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Cher say I look like an ass. I'm pretty sure she is. You're an asshole, nigga. Yeah, I know she, but you know,
an asshole.
You love me though. You love me though.
He's such an asshole.
Okay, here's a new one that's gonna be on the playlist, man. I would cut you off. You know what I'm saying? Here's a new one that's gonna be on the playlist, man.
That's what assholes do.
Ain't that some shit? See, I can't win for losing around this bitch.
Oh my goodness. Okay, do it. Let's get it.
That remind me of one time. me and I cannot call this nigga December, man. I'm sorry, man. Fuck. He said he get that from Billy D. Williams because that's what the D stand for in Billy D. Williams.
Oh,
he said
okay.
Plus his birthday is in December too. You know what I'm saying? So me and my nigga Freeze, man, Tyree, we was riding and we had this little chick with us, and she was like, you know, it's crazy, man, because when I talk, it seems like people not even listening to me. And then he was like, "What'd you say?" And I was like, bro, like, fuck, man, why'd you do it like that? Because I was trying to be kind to her because she was a client, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She was a client. So, I was trying to be kind to her, keep her on the team. But yeah, that nigga there, he was like, "What'd you say?" I was like, "Oh, this nigga here." Typical Frost motherfucker, typical December behavior, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, yeah, let's get to this album, man. This is gonna be a first one for me. I never banged this album before, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be my first time banging this one, yo. So let's talk about it real quick, man. Real quick. We got Forever collaboration album with Murs and Ninth Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Murs and Ninth Wonder. Hey, I actually met Ninth Wonder the same night I met EPMD. Ain't that crazy? But he seemed like he was a real busy ass nigga. He didn't want to take no picture or nothing like that. But
okay.
Yeah, but Ninth Wonder is from he's from North Dakota, and Murs is from LA. You know what I'm saying? Murs is from LA.
Now how they get together? Lord.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But in hip hop, it come together.
Convention or something?
Yeah, the shit come together in hip hop, man, one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
When IG.
Yeah.
MySpace? AOL.
Probably MySpace. All right. This is a 15-year anniversary right here, man. 15-year anniversary. The official release date is April 13th, 2010. This was on SMC Recordings. Production by Murs and Ninth Wonder and Sick Jackin. I don't know too much about this one, fam, but I'm definitely going. Now, I can tell you this: they have collabed a lot. They do have a dope collection when it comes to collaboration with each other. I think they got about 3 or 4 albums, or it could be more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But they work together a lot. Matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, so it says this is their 4th collaboration album. So yeah, that is right there. The 4th collaboration album. He said, I thought Ninth Wonder was from North Carolina. Ain't that what I just said?
You said North Dakota, like Fargo.
I said North Dakota?
Yeah, I was like,
the fuck?
Dakota.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, how did that?
I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Like
why the fuck did I say North Dakota?
And I didn't want to, because I didn't know for sure. So
yeah, my bad. My bad. My bad, man. Yeah, Rocket Bad. I thought North Wonder was, nigga, you know I fucked up.
Such an asshole.
Yeah, see? Now you showing your asshole tendencies too, Rocket Bad. I fuck with you though, Rocket Bad. You know I love you, man. It's my brother. And then Triboro, he didn't make it no better either. I thought so too. Oh, you niggas is wild, bro. You know I fucked up, man. You niggas know I fucked up, man. I said North Dakota. Now, I can't say this, though. I did send some merch to North Dakota. Send some merch to North Dakota. Yes. I know I sent a few shirts, a few hoodies to North Dakota. And Kev used to be stationed in North Dakota when he was in the Air Force. So he was in Minot. He was in Minot, North Dakota. So yeah, man. Look, bam, Kev just tapped in. Boy, Kev, you gonna live a long motherfucking time. Man.
Long time.
God damn, man. Inshallah, nigga. I just started talking about your ass.
Literally just said your name, Kevin.
For real.
Thanks for checking in.
For real. Tapped in, man. My nigga tapped in, man. Shout out to my bro Kev, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So North Carolina, not North Dakota. Rocker Bash and Triboro. You niggas is funny, man. But I love y'all though. You know what I'm saying? I love this shit. I think this is gonna be a dope one. Now I did hear one song on here, and it's a song called Let Me Talk, featuring Sugar Free. I will be spending that Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap in, make sure y'all fuck with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all fuck with us. Man, yeah. We gonna rock on this one. Let's see what they did on the charts. Damn, look like they don't have no chart facts on here. But they do have some ratings, from certain organizations, man. Hip Hop DX gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Pitchfork gave it a 6.1 out of 10. All Music gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, man, it's worth a listen. It's worth a listen. We're gonna check it out.
Especially if you haven't heard it before.
Yeah.
Or like listen to anything, just them by, because I'm sure they worked with other artists before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Murs used to be signed to what's my man Tech Nine Strange Music. He used to be signed to Strange Music. You know, like they said, this is their 4th collaboration album too, man. So they may have a dope sound together that's making them continue to put the collaboration albums out. They probably found a niche,
Right, exactly.
Probably found a niche. I love it, man. That's what we here for, y'all. All right, what's next? We only got a couple more, man. Then I got my album of the week. Yeah, I got an album of the week for this week. They gonna say I'm biased. I don't give a fuck. It's the album of the week. It's the album of the week. I got 2 more joints. Then we'll talk about the album of the week. This next joint, I never heard it. Matter of fact, I never heard any of this nigga's albums. I've and I'm just saying it haven't came around yet. I haven't listened to none of this next guy's albums yet, man. But I keep hearing his name over and over in so many conversations, and it's just getting to the point, man, where I know I'm gonna have to do some homework on him. And this is a cool week to start. It's a cool week to start. I'm feeling very experimental. What you was gonna say? Yeah, I'm feeling very studious, man, and I want to give it a shot finally, man. This is his 4th album. A lot of y'all may know about this joint, man. I know y'all know about the artist. Let's go, man. Let's go. This is the 4th album by Tyler, the Creator, entitled Cherry Bomb. And the official release date is April 13th, 2015, making this a 10-year anniversary.
It's tripped out when you say 10-year anniversary classic. It's one of Buffy's favorite albums.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Look, try it.
Buffy's my daughter.
Yeah.
A little nickname, just in case y'all wanted to.
Yeah, Rocker Bash say pause on the album cover, man. And this is one of a few alternate album covers that they have for this album. You know what I'm saying? Another album cover is this one right here. So I guess we'll keep it right here. Rocker Bad say he don't want to look at a nigga pee spot and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, Rocker Bad. We're gonna keep it on this album cover right here. You know what I mean? But this is the 4th album by Tyler, the Creator, on All Future Records. Production handled by Tyler himself. Guest appearances, man. Schoolboy Q, Charlie Wilson, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Pharrell, just to name a few. Singles that was dropped from this album, man, were Death Camp and Fucking Young / Perfect. I don't know. It look a certain way in black and white, but I don't, that's that. That's that. But I'm gonna give it some spin this week, man, just to see what he talking about on this joint. So let's say Doo-Wop say I'm hip to a few of his joints. Tyler say it was okay. The mixing sucked. He needed a remastered edition. Look, my kinfolk, she said, "Oh yeah, you lost me on this one, fam." Hey, I was lost too, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, his name get mentioned a lot, and I got what they call it, FOMO. Mm-hmm. I got FOMO a little bit, man. I'm like, is this nigga dope?
I think you're gonna enjoy him when you listen to him. I don't know necessarily about this particular album, but I think if you listen to some of his stuff, you know what I'm saying? I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Did he have any chart facts? Chart facts. Wow. Not only chart facts, he got certified gold on this motherfucker. Certified gold, number 4 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 on the top R&B and hip hop album charts. So that's why I was saying, like, maybe he dope, I heard him on the track with Pusha T. I really don't jam him much, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really speak for his catalog. But I heard him on the track with Pusha T, and it sounded pretty cool. When I put the video up on Facebook, it got a whole bunch of spins on that motherfucker. Whole bunch of views, man. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. You just gotta see for ourselves. And you gotta see for ourselves just to kind of like,
Yeah, I hear plenty of it with
we can speak.
with my kids and stuff because they really like Tyler. They really like Tyler. So even the stuff that we're calling classic from him now, like I said, this generation is really into him. Like for real, for real.
Do we say he do got a Gangsta Grills? So maybe we can go listen to that. Cause you gotta come with it on Gangsta Grills. Shout out DJ Drummer. You know what I mean? Let's go to the next joint, man. Let's go to the next joint. I think we got this one, and then we get into the album of the week. Oh, this one was fire. Another female shout out. Another shout out to the women. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. We're gonna take it to Memphis. Let's go to Memphis, man. Hey, I will tell you this, man. I am very, very surprised by this album.
I was impressed too. I was jamming.
Yeah, we was jamming this right before we started the show. I am very surprised with this album, man. And I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it, man. This is Murder She Wrote. Murder She Spoke, Volume 2 by LaChat. And this is her, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is her 8th album. The official release date is April 7th, 2015. On Fixius Entertainment. They don't have a whole lot of info on this joint. I guess ain't nobody update the Wikipedia on her or something like that. But I will tell y'all, man, she did make a banger with this one right here. Make me want to go listen to Murder She Spoke Volume 1. But I did highlight some tracks from this album that I would recommend. This is a Back to the Lab recommendation right here. If you like that gangster shit, and then let's talk about this for a second. She is one of the gangsters women I've ever heard on the mic, man. And I love me some Gangsta Boo. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. She straight out of Memphis too, out of M-Town.
Yeah, but that lyricism, that was like
her shit gangster.
Yeah. That's somebody that would be a ride or die.
How do you try to talk to a chick like this? How do a nigga try to talk to a chick like she got songs she talking about? She say she gonna fuck with niggas, pack her pistol, smoke her swishers, like sell dope, all kind of shit. Like, how do a nigga mac to something like that? Gold teeth.
She probably do all the macking.
Probably walk up on niggas, say, "What's up, little nigga? What's up, little nigga? Hey, I'm feeling you, man."
I can't imagine that, but
the Memphis people, they say "man" a lot. Say "man," I'm feeling you, man. Come here, man. Don't let it be a little light skinned nigga. Say, "Come here, little red. Come here, holler at me, man." Yeah, that is crazy right there. Let me get to these joints I said I highlighted, man. Now you was jamming to this shit, wasn't you? Was kind of digging it, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was digging it.
All right.
I really was.
I highlighted Killing Season. I'm sorry. You a Singer. You a Singer is a banger. Dropping bars on their ass. Thuggin', Memphis Bitch. Gon' Get My, and You Sure Know What to Say. Man, she got some joints on here, man. A lot of joints on here. I would definitely recommend this one if you love that gangster shit. So way before the Glorrillas, you had Gangsta Boo and you had LaChat. You know what I'm saying? LaChat, her real name Chastity. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's Chat.
Oh yeah, my little niece, play niece in my head, Glorilla. These two women are not in the same
Now Glorilla got the Memphis swag. She got the
swag,
the lingo,
everything.
But LaChat is gangster as they come, man. If you like Gangsta Boo,
you will really like this album.
You'll like
I haven't
LaChat.
heard none of the other eights before. This is my first time hearing about this woman.
Yes,
but yeah, y'all are like.
And for y'all that don't know, this is the chick from Chicken Head. LaChat is the one from Chicken Head. You know, yeah, you like my outfit.
Cause see, that's all I know. That's all I know it from.
Yeah. Yeah, she got some joints on here, man. Like I say, man, like Fake Smiles, Show Know What to Say, You a Singer, Memphis Bitch. Like, man, I it's hard to figure out what I'm gonna play Wednesday from this album. You know what I'm saying? It's a debate in my head, man. But yeah, LaChat, man, she get big love over here at Back to the Lab. We highly recommend this album right here, man. Murder She Spoke, Volume 2. Go check this joint out. Give her spins, man, for her anniversary. You know, that's what we're here to do. We try to make sure we put y'all on to something as well as, you know, just refresh your mind, man, with some other joints. You know, all right. I think it's time for the album of the week, man. But let's run down one more time what we talked about today. We talked about A Tribe Called Quest, People's Instinctive Travels, and the Paths of Rhythm. We talked about Public Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet. Welcome to the Terror Dome, nigga. Welcome to the county jail.
Popping off during that one.
Yeah, welcome to the county jail.
A lot popping off.
A whole lot of ill shit. We talked about the Friday soundtrack, the first Friday soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the fellas, man. They say they coming together to make the last Friday. And rest in peace to all the people that was from the
original one.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about John Witherspoon. What's my man? The Red Daddy.
Burning Mag.
Yeah, Burning Mag, man. Adele, I forget her name up in there. Adele. What's her real name? I forget her real name.
It's a lot.
Debo, man. God damn. Rest in peace.
Question, though.
What's up?
Do you think that Miss Parker's grass and that trio been in blossom by now?
Hell no.
Probably not.
Hell no. But she gonna still be out there with them coochie cutters on. I can guarantee it, man. Yeah, so shout out to Friday, you know what I'm saying, celebrating the anniversary. The Brat, Unrestricted, celebrating the anniversary, you know what I'm saying? We talked about Murs and Ninth Wonder, For Never. We talked about that boy, Tyler, the Creator, with let's put the alternate cover up, you know what I'm saying? Crazy ass Tyler, the Creator. And we talked about LaChat, you know what I'm saying? Straight out of Memphis, man. So here's my album of the week. Man. Oh, let's see. Let me go to the comments real quick before I go to the album of the week. You know what? I sure might need to do that. I'm gonna reach out, man. You know, it's a lot of people, and especially with the radio show getting ready to pop off, man. Like a lot of people, gonna be popping up, man. You know, just get ready, y'all. Just get ready. You know what I'm saying? You ready to get to the album of the week?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Y'all gonna say I'm biased, man, but we're gonna take it to H-Town.
You're not biased, you're loyal.
There it is. Let the truth be told. It ain't no brighter days. Cause when it all unfolds, a nigga gonna just pass away. Amen. No. She said amen, and I said amen. Yeah, that's crazy. See, the universe be universing, man.
That's crazy.
Universe be universing. Listen, y'all. One time for Zero. This is the album of the week, man. Let the truth be told. H-Town classic right here, man.
Zero has never Never went wrong. Like I can't think of nothing that was just
Man,
man.
Zero is the
He has
truth.
never. Yeah, he is. He's that's H9 living right there. I
This
mean,
is the truth right here. I'm telling you.
what's that meme? He don't miss.
Yeah, that nigga
He
don't
don't
miss.
miss.
Look, and Pancho say Houston up by 13. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. That's what we here for. That's what we here for, man, to connect the dots. Now, this is Zero's Dig This.
Mm-hmm.
9th studio album.
Mm-hmm. We ain't finna talk about the mixtapes.
Yeah, for
and
real.
The screws.
This is this man 9th album. Official release date, April 12th, 2005. So that makes this a 20-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
This was on Rap-A-Lot Records, Asylum Records, and Atlantic Records. You already know the production was handled by Mike Dean, another one of my favorite producers, Mr. Lee, Corey Moe, and Zero himself. You know what I'm saying? You need to tap in to Zero's music, man.
Yeah.
If you don't know, I'm trying to put y'all on to one of the biggest artists that we have down here in the H, man. But they really he really not on a worldwide level as far as popularity, but people worldwide know him though. They know him and they collaborate. He collaborated with Rick Ross. He collaborated with the Big Pimp. No, not the Big Pimp and the Get Throwed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Jay-Z was on the remix of Get Throwed.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I think he was on the original version. Yeah, he was on the original version. Yeah. So Zero has a song with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is real. Like I really want y'all to tap in with Zero, especially tap in with this album, man.
Yeah, this is if you want to taste of what H-Town is, he's one of the artists to listen to.
Yes.
Right now, from our hood, you know.
Yeah. The album starts off with Mo City Done. Y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? Slow, loud, and banging, all in my trunk. Trunk full of funk. I ain't never been a punk.
Rock Band, wait till you hear that beat. Just wait.
Mm-hmm. I blow on
fact,
skunk.
When we get out, put
dose.
it on and then DM him and tell him how you feel about it.
Yes, indeed. We got the Mo City Done on here. We got Hit 'Em with the Mule featuring Devin the Dude and Juvenile. Don't Want to Hurt Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Made by Mike Dean. It had the sample from the Kid and Play Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody song. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Trey the Truth and Lil Boss. That's another thing. H-Town niggas is hoping one of these days them boys squash their beef and get back to some ABN shit, but who knows how that might go, man. Platinum. I'm going platinum this time. You boy better respect my mind. Yeah. I'm here to collect my 20s, my nickels, and my dimes. You know what I'm saying? That boy was getting in on that. That's produced by Big Time. If only for one night, man, banger, man, banger. With the Luther Vandross sample.
Yep.
Oh wow, man. First time again, featuring Ashanti. From the South, I got them diamonds in my mouth with Paul Wall and Lil Flip. Like, man, this is a banger right here, man. This whole album, man. This whole album, like, so for real, people, this is a Back to the Lab certified recommendation right here. This is my album of the week, man. Zero, Let the Truth Be Told, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a round of applause for that road, man. 9th album.
The ninth.
9th album,
show
man.
you how deep, you know, independent underground it is.
Yeah. 9th album. Tap in with Road, man. He does have a new album I call Me Rotha. And he also has a collaboration album out with Lil Flip, man. I think it's called Kings, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Kings, man. But yeah, y'all tap in with Ro. This is my album of the week, man. You know what I'm saying? I love doing this shit.
We need to play this tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we need to play it tonight.
Let's do like a 0 day.
For real, for real. Matter of fact, when that nigga birthday?
When is his birthday?
Because that needs to be an H-Town celebration. January 19th. Okay. January 19th. That needs to be an H-Town celebration.
He had a little party here, but just to, I think, his music, you know what I like about it? He say stuff you want to say out loud. Mm-hmm. If you're not one of those people to be saying stuff out loud,
mm-hmm.
He'll say it for you.
I heard that.
Yeah.
That boy wrote, man. That boy wrote that new album. I'm telling you, man, that Call Me Rotha. Y'all really need to tap in, man.
Can I put my friend on blast?
Who you want to put on blast? Who that?
Keitha? Yeah.
Oh.
See, you done said it.
I guess I should have waited for you to say it. I guess I should have waited.
But she don't care. She don't care. Keitha, this is like, if she could have or be.
If she had a hall pass?
Yeah, she had a hall pass.
That'd be crazy.
Don't be get up. Don't be messing up bringing up a happy home. You bring it up a happy home, dear boy. Knowing good and well, I just started it. Anyway, she loves 0, man. She got the playlist just recorded. Like everything he has is on one playlist in the car. And if we go on a long distance, that's what we gotta listen to.
Already.
Or going out to party. Matter of fact, that's what was on the radio when we left the food park. It came in place.
No shit.
When the first time I visited you ever. Yeah.
With the that's when y'all came and fucked up them turkey necks and them crawfish, huh?
Yeah. All that food you had.
And that dip. We had that dip too, huh?
Your mama's dip. Dipping crackers. That she did the crackers too. It was so good.
Yes, indeed.
So
man.
good.
Yeah, y'all, man. This has been another great episode, man. Like I say, make sure y'all tap in Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central on banging832radio.com, man. This is the premiere of the Back to the Lab show, man, where we gonna be running down through that, man, playing some joints from the albums that we talked about today. And I'm gonna connect the dots. Y'all gonna understand. I love the way you said the playlist is methodical.
Yeah, it is.
Like, man, you got away with words, man.
It is. Like, because when I looked at it at first, I was like, it's like I said, the intent is to, celebrate and like you do. And it's and the way it's laid out, guys, y'all gonna want to check that out so you can understand the tie-in and be a part of this family. This ain't no fly-by-night stuff. You know what I mean? It's a family around these parts. So,
yes.
Yeah. Like, for real, for real.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I love it, man. I love it. So, y'all, it's been real. Make sure y'all tapping into all our social media platforms. We everywhere, man. We everywhere, man. And like, share, all that stuff, man. But make sure that you turn on the notifications, because there are times where some of my peoples, man, they say they ain't seen my content, and we can't have that. We can't have that.
I don't know why they do that shadow. Like, that stuff is weird to me.
I appreciate you trying.
If you're interacting, why do they do that?
Yeah.
Just like your thing stopped. Remember?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
we're sending the joints, sending the invitations.
You never got one the followers stop, but you get a total in a week, like hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. We gonna work on all of that, man. I think we need to overtake the algorithm, because it's crazy how motherfucker will follow you, but the algorithm wants to show them people that they didn't follow. They didn't follow them for a reason. Show them my shit. They followed me for a reason. Show them the hip hop. They want to show you. They want to turn you on to other platforms and say, "Oh, explore.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
think
these
all our
motherfuckers.
people need to do that, dude. Like you
Yeah.
did the lab techs. I think that's a best practice that, our people in the hip hop commission or just out there, if you listen to DMR and need, a couple of gems or whatever he dropped about how he got started or whatnot. Um, that group, the lab techs or becoming a lab techs, part of the family, part of the movement, you that's a good look. Y'all get that,
That boy Rocket Bash. Hey, shout out to Triborough. He say great show, Dame. I appreciate that. Rocket Bash say another entertaining show. Informative and got some good laughs in. You know what I'm saying? I
Thank you, Rocket Bass.
Bro, I appreciate you, man. I feel like when you can satisfy a few different wishes and preferences, because people do want to be informed and they do want to laugh a little bit, and I think that's like a good combination right there. A little bit of humor and a little bit of history and real knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
And I think experiencing good entertainment too, at the crown of it all. You know what I mean? It's not the meat of it, but the gravy on top is to be able to have fun and take something back from it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
that's
blessed
why
to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm glad you are a part of it. We appreciate you. I'm talking about we. And when I be saying we, oh yeah, me and the lab techs, that's right. Me and the lab techs, we appreciate you. But most of the time when I be saying we, I be talking about me and you. So when I said we this time, it's funny because I was like, oh yeah, so me and the lab tech, yeah. Because I always say this is for the lab tech, this for us, you know what I'm saying? This for all of us. We get on here, we talk our shit. You can correct me on this motherfucker. I would appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Because we strive to give out accurate information. We strive to give out facts. So, that's why I say this is for the people right here. And so when I say we, the we is like, it's like plural. It's a plural. The movement of it. You know what I'm saying?
The movement. It's
everybody.
It's the energy that binds us all, y'all. So
yes, indeed. And once again, man, shout out to my sponsors, Lonesome Frog Records, Stephen St. Martin. That's our peoples right there. Y'all make sure y'all tap in for that vinyl at Lonesome Frog and tap in with Stephen St. Martin if you need an attorney. I appreciate all of y'all, man. For real, for real. This is what we do, man. We celebrate classic hip hop albums, legendary MCs, DJs, producers, etc., in a cashmere sweater. We love y'all, man.
Good night, y'all.
We
Go
out of
Cougs.
here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go Cougs.